Hey there, Sandy from sandybowie.com. So today we're going to do a tapping video. If you've been inconsistent with your content sharing, with your messaging lately, and you've been feeling bad about it, because we all know, right, if you take a day off or maybe another day, or it can turn into a few days or a week or so on, and once you get out of the habit of consistently sharing a message, you start to sort of end up like a bit of a hermit again, and you get into a bad cycle. It is a vicious cycle and it's hard to get back into again. It's like when you're on a diet for a little while and you know how you go and give yourself a treat and then suddenly, you're binging, you're stuffing everything in your face, and it's really hard to get back on the wagon again, so to speak. So if this has been you, this is what today's tapping session is all about, and we're just going to get straight into it. So tapping on the karate chop point. Even though I haven't been consistent with my marketing lately, and I've given myself a bit of a break, and I feel really guilty about it, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I haven't been consistent in my marketing, I haven't felt like sharing, or it just hasn't been coming to me, or I haven't felt like people wanted to hear from me at all. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I took a break from my marketing and it turned into a longer break than I planned, and I feel so bad about it now, I feel so guilty. I've been neglecting all the people that are on my list, all my followers, and I've just been beating myself up about it. I choose to let that go. So just tapping down the points. I haven't been consistent with my marketing, and I'm feeling really guilty about it. I've got all this guilt inside of me, making me feel bad about myself, because I just haven't been following through on the plan that I set. I set myself a plan for being consistent with my marketing. Maybe your plan was every day, every week, whatever it was, and I just haven't been following through on it. I just let it slide. And then I let it slide some more. And then it was really hard to get back into, because I didn't think that anyone missed hearing from me. I didn't get the impression that anyone even noticed that I took a break. Because I've got so many, so little people on my list yet. I've only got a little amount of people following me on Facebook or Instagram, or wherever it is you've got your following. And I didn't think anyone would really notice that I was taking a break. But I noticed. And I've been beating myself up about it. Because that one day that I let myself off the hook and gave myself permission to have a day off, it just turned into another day. And I started to justify to myself why it was okay not to do my messaging. I gave in to the fear again. And I thought I was over all of that. I really thought I was over all of that. All this guilt that I've been feeling. I've been hating myself. Every day that I haven't been messaging, it just makes my energy feel even heavier. I feel more weighed down with the guilt. And maybe some shame, and a bit of fear thrown in there too. All these feelings about not being consistent with my marketing. Not being consistent sharing what's on my mind, what's in my heart, and what I want to say. Has really been weighing on me. And I'm ready to let that go. I'm ready to let it go. Because it doesn't do me any good to hold on to that. It's not helpful to me to hold on to that energy. And it's certainly not helpful to any followers that I have. Because even though I think they might not have noticed, they're probably wondering why they haven't heard from me. They could be needing my help right now. And I haven't been showing up for them. And that needs to stop. Because let's face it, I feel so much better when I do my messaging, when I share my message. It makes me feel alive. It gives me so much energy. And the opposite can be said when I don't share my message. When I don't say what's on my mind. And I just give in to the negative feelings instead. Then my energy feels off. It feels really low. And that's all I've been doing lately. So now I'm going to focus on feeling positive and feeling good. And getting into that high vibe again. It doesn't matter what I share. It doesn't matter how I share. It only matters that I do. I don't care if anyone reads it. I don't care if anyone sees it. I just need to let it out. I just need to let it out. And get myself back into that high vibe. And trust that whoever needs to hear my message, it will find its way to them. Okay. So let's stop tapping there and just take a deep breath. And just let it go. Any negative feelings that you've been feeling towards yourself because you haven't been consistent as you have been in the past, or maybe you haven't been sharing as much as you have done in the past, and maybe you've just had a break and really found it hard to get back into it again, and you've been beating on yourself a little bit for that. Just go back and do the routine again until you've tapped that down, until the feelings have completely gone, because they're of no help to anyone whatsoever. You have to put them to one side and get straight back into it again, because it's absolutely true. The person who feels more alive about your message is you. It's not necessarily all of the followers, but it's you making that commitment to yourself to share that message every day, to say what you have to say, to do what you have to do, and not worry so much about everyone else. So I hope you find this useful. Let me know in the comments below if it's something you've been suffering with, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.